Vikings, let's win the game!
Hey Vikings fans, brace yourselves for an electrifying video filled with some stunners off the field that promise to shake this season to its core. Kicking off, we've got tight end Josh Oliver locking down his future with a beefy new deal, but there's a twist to the tale that hasn't hit the headlines yet. Dive deep into defensive tactics as a fresh cornerback becomes Brian Flores' ace for the upcoming season. Also, don't miss out as veteran players gear up to boost the defense. And lastly, get the lowdown on a linebacker who made his defensive mates go wild on the first minicamp day, gearing up to dominate opponents like never before. All this and lots more coming up right now. Welcome. Show your Viking support by reaching 100 thumbs up on today's video. Rocking the very foundations of the U.S. Bank Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings have secured one of their stalwart field warriors, tight end Josh Oliver. Standing an impressive 6'5" and weighing 260 pounds, Oliver isn't just a physical giant, but a literal fortress, crucial for both blocking and receiving plays. Oliver inked a 3-year extension worth $23.25 million, potentially maxing out at $27.5 million. With a total of $19.9 million guaranteed. This renewal not only cements his role in the Vikings' offense through 2028, but also amplifies the team's offensive strategy, particularly in the run game, a critical element in backing young quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Ever since his transfer from the Ravens, Oliver has been a pivotal weapon in the Vikings' offensive lineup. While primarily heralded for his robust blocking skills, he has also proven to be a dependable receiving option. Over the past 2 years, Oliver has snagged 22 of 28 targets each season, racking up yards and touchdowns vital in key moments. But Oliver's impact resonates beyond the gridiron. His contract extension sends a clear signal from the management that they're not just building a team for today, but a unified squad aimed at future glories. However, this renewal comes as a shocker, especially considering the recent speculations hinting at his possible departure next year. Less than a week after Darren Wolfson reported on SKOL North that he saw practically no chance of a Josh Oliver extension before the Minnesota Vikings' 2025 regular season, let alone training camp or minicamp. I have no doubt that what Wolfson heard last week was legit at the time. Was he leveraged by Josh Oliver's team to prompt more serious negotiations by the Minnesota Vikings? That's quite plausible. Regardless, Josh Oliver is here to stay for the foreseeable future, which starkly contrasts what we were led to believe last weekend. This new deal challenges those rumors and reaffirms the Vikings' commitment to their players, showcasing the value of retaining key components, especially as they plan a dominant season on the ground. No matter how it went down, Oliver's extension is a major win for Kevin O'Connell's offense and the MN Vikings prospects in 2025. And for those wondering, why would the Vikings invest heavily in a tight end primarily focused on blocking? The answer is clear. Oliver is not just any player. He's a fortress that protects, creates play opportunities, and embodies the fighting spirit and determination that all in Minnesota cherish. And this is just the beginning of what promises to be a thrilling season, because what comes next is even more unbelievable. This week, the vibes at the Vikings training facility in Eagan were distinctly different, marked by hope and strategic planning. The reason? Isaiah Rodgers, the brand new cornerback who's set to revolutionize the Minnesota Vikings defense under the watchful eye of defensive coordinator Brian Flores. Speaking to the press, Flores lavished praise on Rodgers, who's been on his radar since his college days through his recent Super Bowl victory with the Eagles. "He's always been on my radar," Flores confessed, highlighting Rodgers' football IQ and intelligence that make him a perfect fit for the Vikings' defensive nuances. At 27, Rodgers comes to Minnesota not only with a Super Bowl ring, but also the redemption of a career briefly marred by a gambling suspension. What stands out, however, is his resilience and adaptability, qualities that have endeared him to Flores and the Vikings team. Hopeful that he'll assume a crucial role alongside Byron Murphy Jr., Rodgers' potential as a top cornerback was evident from his numbers last season, with a passer rating against of 82.1, showcasing his ability to disrupt critical plays. Moreover, his dynamic play style and speed complement Flores' defensive vision, which values controlled aggression and on-field intelligence. Rodgers' arrival has been touted as one of the most underrated moves this offseason. Not only does he bring championship experience, but his ability to translate that experience into consistent performance could be key to solidifying the Vikings' secondary, particularly in an area that has seen many exits in recent seasons. As Rodgers gears up to cement his role in the defense, expectations are high, but the support from Flores and the rest of the team is evident. "We're ready to see what he can do in a more prominent role," Flores declared, underscoring the team's confidence in their new acquisitions. And as fans ride this wave of excitement for the new talents, we mustn't overlook the veterans and existing players who are also elevating their games. As new talents arrive to fortify the Minnesota Vikings defensive line, the enthusiasm from defensive coordinator Brian Flores isn't limited to the newcomers. He's equally excited about the ongoing development of returning players, a strong indication that the Vikings are building a defensive wall with both new pieces and proven values. During the press conference at the minicamp this Tuesday, Flores was asked about new acquisitions in the defense, like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. Quickly, he shared his excitement, but also redirected attention to the evolving talents, like pass rusher Dallas Turner and interior defenders Jalen Redmond and Levi Drake Rodriguez. "All these guys have significantly improved and are ready to contribute even more this season," Flores stated. Flores highlighted the importance of each player, whether they're newcomers or veterans. He emphasized that the key is utilizing them where they're most effective and maximizing the potential of each individual within the defensive unit. Dallas Turner, a first-round draft pick from the previous year, is a special example of notable development. Although his rookie season saw moderate field time, Flores noted significant growth in his ability and technique. Turner spent the past year learning and absorbing information from established players like Andrew Van Ginkel, preparing for a more significant role in the upcoming championship. Besides the defensive front, the Vikings secondary is also undergoing renovation. With an increased role anticipated for Makey Blackman and Theo Jackson, the team hopes to fill any gaps left by recent departures. Flores expressed special confidence in Theo Jackson, who, according to him, has shown great dedication and continuous improvement. This mix of youth and experience is what Flores believes to be the ideal balance for a defense that was among the league's best in points allowed and turnovers last season. The expectations from Flores and the coaching staff are that this year they can not only replicate, but also exceed the achievements of the past year. With this solidity in defense, the Vikings are preparing to face the challenges of the season with a diverse group that combines raw talent and refined experience. It will be fascinating to see how this strategy unfolds on the fields. Get ready for the intensity elevation because the next news will cover the first day of the Vikings minicamp, focusing on a star ready to shine even brighter this year. Expectations are sky high for Dallas Turner as he enters his second season with the Minnesota Vikings. All eyes were on him on the first day of mandatory minicamp, and he did not disappoint. What could be a glimpse into the future of the Vikings' defense, Turner made a spectacular play that echoed throughout the field. During a 7-on-7 drill, the young linebacker showed his versatility and athleticism. Backup quarterback Sam Howell fired a pass precisely down the seam intended for rookie tight end Ben Yurosek. However, there was Turner, tracking Yurosek step by step, deflecting the pass in a play that elicited thunderous applause from his defensive teammates. This play was not just a display of physical skills, but a testament to Turner's growth since his rookie season. Despite having a more modest participation in defense last year, he excelled in his ability to adapt to Brian Flores' scheme, which demands versatility from its linebackers, both in pressuring and in coverage. The linebacker, selected 17th overall in the draft after a surprising trade, appears ready to justify the faith placed in him. In his first year, he already displayed flashes of potential, tallying 20 tackles, 3 sacks, and 1 interception. With a year of learning under the guidance of veteran players and more opportunities due to others leaving, expectations are that Turner could truly shine. Veteran safety Josh Metellus shared his thoughts. "I'm loving what I'm seeing. Dallas did exactly what was expected of him during the offseason. He soaked up everything he could from the veterans, and it's starting to show on the field." The Vikings' defense, already considered one of the most robust in the league, stands to gain significantly from Turner emerging as a dominant force. His ability to contribute in various roles, whether pressuring the quarterback or covering passes, makes him a valuable asset in the team's defensive machinery. This year, with increased confidence and a deeper understanding of the system, Turner is expected to be not just a player to watch, but a central pillar in the Vikings' defense. Get ready, Vikings fans, because this season might showcase Dallas Turner like never before. A day full of updates. From Josh Oliver's contract renewal strengthening the offensive play, through Brian Flores' insights on the strategic addition of Isaiah Rodgers to the defense, to the continuous development of veteran players, and not forgetting the rise of Dallas Turner, prepared to shine in his second season. Every piece of this journey shapes the promising future of the Minnesota Vikings. It's not just the players on the field making a difference, but each of you, fans, with your support and faith in the team, contributing to the evolution and victories that are yet to come. Which news caught your attention the most, and what other moves do you think the team still needs to make? Your passion, energy, and loyalty are the heartbeat of Vikings Nation. So, let's keep that energy going. Share this video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button for all the latest Vikings updates. Stay tuned. SKOL Vikings, let's go!